Hey guys, welcome back to the movie summary. Beginning of the movie we see father and son. They sit in a boat and catch alligators. Son goes out for washroom. When he returns, his father is brutally murdered. He is very sad because of his father's death. Suddenly someone comes from behind and kills him too. We will see Ben in the next scene. He came to the festival with his friends. Recently his girlfriend left him. So Ben is very sad. He came to this festival to forget her. After seeing many girls in that festival, Ben remembers the girl he loved. Someone told him there was a zombies voodoo shop tour in the area. Ben says I'll go there. He asks his friends, will you come with me? A friend named Marcus says that he will come with Ben even if he doesn't like it. Then they both go to that shop together. Owner says we no longer do tours. He gives them the address of a different shop, saying that they are doing these tours. Then they take that address and go to another shop. There Ben meets a boy. His name is Andrew. There will also be two models. Their names are Jenna and Mitzi. They are going on tour with their director Doug. Then they board the bus. There are many people in that bus. Andrew drives the bus to the swamp. Now they have to travel by boat from there. Andrew starts the boat. Then a man a short distance away shouts, you don't go there. Then they all ignore him thinking he is a madman and leave. It's a haunted tour, so Andrew tries to scare them. There is a house on the banks of the swamp. Andrew says this house belongs to urban legend, Victor Crowley. Crowley was very ugly. So his father killed him with a hatchet. Crowley still cries for his father in this jungle. Then a girl named Mary Beth says that the story of this house is fake. After going a short distance their boat gets stuck between the rocks. They all try to take the boat out from among the rocks. Then the rain starts. No matter how hard they tried, the boat wouldn't move even a little. After a while the boat starts sinking. Now they are all stuck in that forest. Then a man named Jim tries to reach the shore from a fallen tree. But his foot slips. Then an alligator grabs his leg. Jim yells for help. No one helps him. But Mary Beth brings her gun and shoots the alligator. Later they all reach the shore. All of them should shout at Andrew that you should be very careful when you plan such a tour. You were the reason this happened. Then Andrew confessed that I don't take people on any tours. My brother gave money to me, so I brought you here. This is my second tour. I didn't have any trouble in the first tour. Andrew asks Mary Beth, where did you get that gun from? She tells them that I came here to look for my father and brother. 2 days ago they came here to catch alligators. But they never came back. That's why I came here. Actually Mary Beth's dad and brother are the sons of the dead father in the movie starting. Mary Beth tells them that we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Otherwise we will all die. But they all ignore her words and decide to stay there. Mary Beth then tells them the true story of Victor Crowley. Victor was very ugly from childhood. So his father always kept him at home. Although his son is ugly, he loves Victor very much. Other children used to make fun of him. That's why Victor's father left the city and came to the forest. Victor's father is not at home on the day of the Halloween party. Then some kids throw firecrackers into the house and trouble Victor. Then the firecracker will set the house on fire. Victor gets stuck at home. Just then Victor's father comes home. Seeing him, the children runs away from there. Victor's father tries hard to open the door. But the door doesn't open. Then his father takes a hatchet and tries to break the door. Victor is on the other side of the door. His father does not know this matter. When he hits the door hard with the hatchet it hits Victor directly in the head. Therefore he dies. Victor's father is deeply saddened by his son's death. Later he stays in that house for 10 years and dies. From that day Victor is searching for his father. He kills anyone who appears to him. Even after hearing all this, they all do not believe her words. Then Andrew says we have come a long way past Victor Crowley's house. Mary Beth tells them that that house is not the Victor's house. She shows them that Victor's home is here. The house is in front of them. They have to pass Victor's house to reach the road. They hear horrible noises as they walk. No one wants to go towards that house. Shannon takes Jim to the house because he is injured. As they approach the house, Victor comes out and kills Jim with a hatchet. Seeing this, Shannon tries to run away. But Victor catches her and brutally kills. Seeing all this they all run away from there. But Mary Beth shoots him with a gun. So he falls down. Then Mary Beth runs away and meets Ben. Doug will not be there with them. Doug actually runs away alone. Then accidentally he hits Victor. Victor then kills Doug by snapping his neck. Everyone else moves away from there. But they come back in front of that house without knowing it. Then Mary Beth and Ben go into that house. It contains the bodies of Mary Beth's father and brother. She cries a lot seeing them. On the other hand, those outside hear sounds coming from the bushes. Then Marcus goes and checks the bushes. It contains an animal. Then they all become normal. Just then Victor comes there and grabs Jenna. Then he puts the belt sandal machine on her face. Hence she gets seriously injured. This makes Mary Beth very angry. Immediately she attacks Victor. So he falls down. Then Ben grabs Mary Beth and leaves from there. Andrew tries to kill Victor after seeing him fall down. But Victor rises up and brutally kills Andrew by severing his head from his torso. Jenna on the other hand is seriously injured. Seeing this, Victor kills her. Then they all realize that there is no escape from here. So they decide to kill Victor. Then Ben tells them that some fuel cans at Crowley's house. They plans to kill Victor with that fuel. Then they all leave for Victor's house. Marcus and Mary Beth tries to distract Victor. Ben searches the house for fuel. Mitzi is guarding outside. Ben finds fuel in a can. Just then Mitzi's body parts fall on him. Then Ben gets shocked. Ben looks up and Victor comes to attack him. Just then Mary Beth comes and grabs Victor. Immediately Ben pours fuel on him and sets him on fire. They all rejoice as Victor burns in the fire. But then it rains. Therefore, all the fires attached to Victor will be extinguished. Seeing this, Ben and everyone there runs away. They approach a graveyard. Then Victor comes there. They all run from there again. But Victor catches Marcus. Victor breaks all of Marcus's bones and kills him. Ben cries a lot seeing his best friend die before him. Mary Beth takes him out to the graveyard. Victor breaks the iron rods of the gate and throws them towards Ben and Mary Beth. Then a rod comes and pierces Ben's leg. Then Victor runs towards them. Then Ben bends the rod in front of him. Then the rod pierces the Victor. Then they both go a short distance from there. Mary Beth then sees her father's boat. They both sit in that boat and leave from there. Both of them are glad to have escaped from Victor. But just then Victor pulls Mary Beth into the water. Mary Beth gets rid of Victor in the water and looks towards the boat. Then she sees Ben's hand. Immediately she goes and grabs Ben's hand and gets up. Then she screams loudly. Victor has actually cut Ben's hand and is holding it in water. Now Victor catches Mary Beth too. Then she screams very loudly. This is how this movie ends. Part 2 of this movie will come in next video. My humble request to subscribe the channel.